I was explaining, please go check out the previous part if you're interested, why it is that I'm leaving TikTok, and I'm still ranting, and I will continue to rant until I'm done breathing such a heavy sigh as this. I have a feeling I'm going to be severely relieved after Kifedza. It happened with me when I was still busy trying to reach my own friends and family members on Facebook, and they passed me shade, stop listening to me. The first time I rocked up 1 or 2 likes, they were here, they were talking to me, responding back, looking like they're getting all elevated and edified by Jesus in me. And then it went to a point where it was just dry. Wankudra. My Facebook is the first one that I ever had. I have literally had to start a new Facebook page and a new Facebook account just to get brand spanking new people all up in my grill following me. Maradi Chomi, Zakale. That was my original Rado Daisa Facebook account. Empty. I do nothing on it. I started out uploading every day, trying to edify them, trying to. When I realized, I'm going nowhere, and when also the views started to drop, I literally was continuing to upload just by simply noticing that at least they're viewing, even though they're not liking. I went from uploading every single day, sometimes multiple times a day to try and edify them, to slowing down a little bit because I noticed that they're not liking anymore, but they were still viewing, to uploading, and after refreshing, following a 24-hour cycle had progressed, 0 views. I was like, ngiyaposta lezi azibugi. I dusted my feet off. So Gitsuilo go Facebook before I left, and while I was still busy uploading, the way every time I would see that nobody's looking at go Facebook, I write, guys. I have a blog where I write, like as in entire lengthy essays. I also upload videos, I record them, this stuff, and then I edit them. Go Facebook, I was both writing and I was also doing videos, and I was uploading them not only on YouTube, I was uploading them on Facebook. I was spoon feeding them. I was uploading them on Facebook. I was then the article that I would write, I would paste it in my post on Facebook, and then I would post it in my WordPress account, my blog. And then I was doing all this in literally just like all in a day's work. With no reward. The day arrived when God showed me, exasperated, burned out, wanting to commit suicide. The Lord was like, you gotta choose. That's when I started being serious on YouTube. I just cut them off all of a sudden overnight, and I never looked back. I cut them off and I never looked back. And the relief. I started working very hard on YouTube. I started like literally grinding on YouTube, and my YouTube was growing, and there was reward for the work I was putting in. I was getting likes, I was getting subscribers, and everything was moving swimmingly, and I was finally with some kind of peace in my life. I wasn't groveling and grunting mahala. I was not typing an essay for hours on end and doing edits more hours on end, following which I would record a video, edit it, and then upload all that stuff all in one day. I was not doing that for nothing. When it got to a point when I was just wholly empty, as soon as I walked away, I got relief. So understand, walking away from TikTok is not going to break my heart. It's going to relieve me, because there is no reward at the end of the day anymore. I noticed about 2 days ago there was a glitch in the matrix. I'm not going to sit this out. I noticed this is exactly similar to what it is that happened to me on Facebook. And if at all history has anything at all to recommend to the future of how it is that I'm going to feel, I'm going to follow history. History had it such that as soon as I walked away from an environment where I was wasting time, my heart got soothed. I felt better inside. So, TikTok, you've been replaced by Facebook. It's an environment where the new Facebook that I started, I'm still getting taken up. Right now, even as I talk to you guys, notifications are coming in. People are liking, people are following, people are subscribing. I am pretty sure that by the time I refresh my Facebook page, I will be over 300 views. Not views, but 300 followers. How in the world have I garnered for myself 305 followers on TikTok in 7 months, and yet in 3 weeks I have got the same number of followers on Facebook? I'm sorry. I know where I am wanted. I know where I am needed, and I shall go there and serve in that environment. I will dust my feet off and I will leave Nazareth. A prophet has no honor in his own hometown. On top of that, there is no edification value at all to be found on TikTok. It is this platform that is trying to destroy the world because it belongs to a megalomaniacal nation, and I'm not about to go and let myself get brokenhearted by a bunch of people that are acting like they don't need me despite having displayed because I saw the trends in their behavior. I'm not going to continue to feed them because once upon a time they were cool with me. I'm not doing that. I'm not about their business. You don't get to a lack of edifying content, then come to Karabo, feel soothed. I'm like a fan on a hot day, and then not like you are literally not giving me reward where it's due. Guys, I don't need to get paid rands and dollars to feel rewarded. I just need to get acknowledged for TikTok is not a monetizable platform. I'm not trying to make money here. I'm trying to reach souls for Christ. But if nobody's coming to a whole hall, a big fat chunky hall, I've set up a mic, I've set up a podium, I've set up a stand, I've set up like pamphlets, I've put Bibles in little like pockets in front of the chairs that you're sitting in, and then you act as if though you're not there. You literally put on an invisibility cloak to make sure that I don't realize that you're there in the room. That's what's happening. That is what is happening. The Lord showed me that you are rocking up, you're listening to me, beginning to end, being edified, and then I move on. Next part, knowing that I'm going nowhere, knowing that every like matters. Literally every like counts. That's what you're doing to me. Are we serious just yet? Oh really? I know it's again. I'm way too good at goodbye. I can't say that enough. I'm way too good. I move on. I know my value. I have my own currency. I understand what I'm about. I am not so naive and so deceived as to imagine that indeed I deserve only 5 or 16 likes on a video that I do. I thoroughly comprehend I should be trending. I get that I should be rather getting something like 500,000 likes on every single video I upload. But I also gauge that a prophet has no honor in his own hometown, and that I'm severely underestimated, and that I'm also treasure in jars of clay. And so therefore, granted that I know my value, even though you act like it's not there, I'ma leave. I'm way too good at goodbye, especially considering disappointment for days. Disappointment. Get behind me, Satan. Get behind me, Satan. Repent. Give your life to Christ. Stop the audacity. You even wrote me an email. The audacity. Puma out of my account. Go and grab yourself some Jesus ngempela. You are not born again. I'll be just from above soap. And if you dare write me an email again, emailing, and it's not going to be nice. Pumani gimi nonke lang hlezi khona ka ho tawa wa lona bo satane ba lona le rata ho loya mara le busy bitsa bazalwane bathong nna modimo wa mpontsha. And as for the men that busy keep on trying to call dibs on me, ke a le ka gola bathong. Grow up. You are being menaces to society. Man up. Become men that you indeed might be able to lead women to godliness. Because right now, basadi are cantankerous rolling around in the spot, spinning, acting a fool because you have no real leadership. I'm leaving. I deleted my TikTok account yesterday entirely. When I saw this thing happening, when I realized that this witchcraft is working, I was like, I'm not going to fast for this. I miss chicken. I'm not going to fast for this. I am not going to fast this woman's witchcraft off my channel. I'm not going to do it. Because la loeja. And apela bola. And I'm going back to my Facebook. It's going to be given back to me, not Facebook, YouTube. And in the run up to my YouTube being restored to me, I will lean on Facebook. I am thoroughly aware that God is going to give me back my YouTube. And until such time that I have my YouTube back, Facebook will be my comfort zone now. I experimented on Facebook by uploading my long form content, and even though it's not moving as fast as the shorts that I am uploading there, I am every so often getting people liking and people commenting, and I'm like, you know what? Facebook is my new TikTok. Nyanshiya, guys, I'm leaving. If you want me, go to YouTube. If you want me, go to Facebook. My YouTube handle is clickable on there. Wanako TikTok in the bio. Haling bada, search. If you don't want me, fine, go. Because all along, Vele, you were acting a fool, passing me shade. If you want to see my videos every day like you've been edified, you've gotten yourself addicted to a drug you cannot stop listening to anymore. I have become, indeed, just like an opioid to you. I am something you need. You can't deal without it. And you've made me like a drug because it is not healthy for you what I am. Precisely because you don't want to believe or embrace what I have to come and deliver. If you were receiving me healthily, I wouldn't be a drug. I would be more like a healthy glass of water after a long day where you have been exasperated by the things of this world. But instead, you receive me like a shot of cocaine. You get high, and when you crash, you want more and more of me, but not in a very positive light. I don't want to be anybody's opioid. I want to be somebody's glass of water. And if I'm not that to you, then I'm gonna leave. Next part.